Hello everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of Doki Takeover. I said I would record it the next day and proceeded to not do that at all. Whoops. Oh well, before we get into any of the arguments on my terrible upload schedule, I guess it's time to get into the first new week, because we finally unlocked Encore. And from this point on, I genuinely haven't got a clue what to expect, so I am super hyped. And I hope you all are too. So, I guess as usual, subscribe if you like watching this failure of a content. But otherwise, let's get straight into it, because I don't know what to expect and I want to make sure that this video isn't too long, so here we go! Oh man, I cannot wait for this. I genuinely don't really understand what's going to happen, because I thought that the MC would get a week. So I presume that must be the next week. Which means that this one's probably just going to be with more of the characters singing things. I mean, I have seen some mild spoilers just from YouTube videos, like thumbnails and stuff. Oh, here we go. A few days since the festival, Monica stands alone in the school's music room. The Literature Club has been occupying the space a lot more since their recent club inductees introduced them all to singing. So much so that they often end up using the room more than the actual music club on occasions. With her moment alone, Monica reflects on everything that's happened recently. It's unreal just how nice things have become. I don't know what I did to deserve a second chance after everything I did before, but I'll keep things right this time. For my friends. Back when it was just me left, I remember telling the one I love how I would have loved to have a rap artist join the club one day. I didn't expect that to actually happen. And for them to be the one to help save me and give me this extra chance, I can't thank them enough. Monica's reflection is interrupted by the sound of footsteps entering the music room. A familiar pink-haired individual walks in. Ah, Natsuki, I'm surprised to see you here. I expected you and the others to still be in classes.
I told my teacher I was taking a bathroom break, though I actually left to go and find you. I've been thinking about stuff recently. I wanted to come talk with you about it.
I'm always all ears. What's on your mind?
I feel like I can't keep up with you guys.
Oh, in what way?
I had that feeling deep down for a while, even as far back as when it was just the 4 of us in the club. Now that the club has grown to 7 members, and with the singing on top of that, I feel like I can't compete. Everyone feels so much better and refined at singing, and I just can't stand out among all the voices. This club is one of the best things I've got right now as a comfortable place away from home. But this feeling of being overshadowed and thinking I have to try so hard not to be forgotten.
Damn, this is honestly as heartfelt as some of the mods that I've seen in the past. Really well written, actually. Natsuki, I can assure you from the bottom of my heart that you're honestly one of our most standout writers and singers in the whole club. I don't think anyone can capture the unique style you bring in to everything you do, and everyone knows it too. The impression you leave in the club is too special to be forgotten, and we never want to leave you out. Natsuki crosses her arms and looks away with an unsure expression. I can prove it too. Here, why don't we sing a quick song? I can assure you, once you get started into your flow, you'll see what makes you so special. A Natsuki Monica song. Ooh, this sounds good. I wonder if that's going to get harder after this. Also, cool that we get to play as Monica. Because obviously we did get that one song where we played as Senpai literally like in the first week. Gotta say though, the lighting is beautiful in this. I didn't really get to make a lot of comments on stuff when I was doing it with Sparky, because we were just talking about other random stuff, but the mod itself is still glorious. Like, the animation's genuinely amazing. The lighting, especially in this song right here, is incredible. The music is impeccable as well. I mean, if you cannot tell just by listening to this, I think I saw in the top corner this was called Hot Air Balloon, I think. Really good song so far. Man, I can't wait for this week. It does seem like, I mean, the other girls were in the portrait, so surely they're going to be in it too. My real question is if Boyfriend is going to show up at all during this week. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like he will. Because I know that there are lots of songs with the characters singing with each other. Yet again, because of all of those spoilers that YouTube just keeps shoving down my throat. Oh well. Yeah, I cannot wait for this. And I suppose while we're on the topic of rhythm games, I've actually trying to be learning 6K recently to compete with Above Natural, because he's really, really good at 6K, and I suck at it. I've only ever been good with 4 keys, so I wanted to try and learn and improve. Because I recently got better at 5 keys, originally when I was playing the Sonic .exe mod, but as of more recently, just in general, especially with Hypno's Lullaby was another one actually, where learning to use the spacebar was quite common. But Indie Cross is what really taught me about the use of the spacebar. So I think learning to use more keys is just kind of coming a little easier now, thanks to those mechanics in the mods. Damn, this is beautiful! I love this song! I'm guessing that this is probably going to be on Spotify, so I'm probably going to get it pretty soon in my playlist. Damn, that was awesome. Wonder what's next? That's what I'm talking about! Those fast notes alone make you stand out so much, and when you consider everything else, that's a whole bundle of stunning individuality.
Hehe, that did help ease my mind. You know what? Next time I see that boyfriend guy, I'm gonna hit him with the fastest solo he's ever heard.
Why did I just suddenly give her like a random accent, kind of like you'd see in Cuphead? No one laughs like that. Yeah, that's how you do it.
I really appreciate the help, Monica.
Sweet! Kinda reminds me of the side stories, in a way, from the original DDLC. Oh, I get it. I think this whole week might just be Monica having solos with the other girls. Not too long after Natsuki took her leave, another familiar face entered the music room. A certain lovely lavender lady, to be exact. Hopefully I'm not interrupting anything. Yuri!
No worries. I've just been pacing around, passing time until our next club meeting.
This may be a little odd for me to say out of nowhere, but thank you. Oh, what for? With all we've been doing in the club, that discomfort I feel with trying to commit to presenting what I do in front of others, it's gradually subsiding the more we do things together as a club. The writing, the singing, and just talking, it's all given me a much better alternative to releasing my emotions. I'm so happy to hear that, Yuri. I've noticed you stepping out of your comfort zone a lot more as of late, and your confident singing voice is always pleasant to hear. Knowing that this club has been such a good place of self-improvement for you, I can be happier to hear that. Yeah, but, like, no, has anyone ever considered what if the girls just weren't good at singing? Because not everyone you meet is good at singing. I mean, I'm fine at it, but, like, if someone just randomly showed up to a club of mine and we all started singing, I would have no clue. It'd be weird at the very least, that's for sure. Did I already read that line? I think I already read that line. Yuri breaks eye contact and looks away for just a second, a shy smile cropping up on her face. I wanted to celebrate this personal milestone with something special. I wrote my own song. This is new territory for my writing prowess, so I wanted to ask if you'd like to perform it with me here. Just a little bit of peer review before I show the others. I'd be honoured. Shall we begin? My vocal cords are already warmed up. Right, let's see what this is like. Shrinking Violet. Ooh. Sounds good so far. I wonder if we're gonna get some people actually giving these lyrics. Like, I mean, there's Juno, Rec D, who I think of that would probably be good for lyricizing these things. I mean, I would personally love to do some Friday Night Funkin' with lyrics at some point. The problem is that well, as I've already said, I'm not the greatest singer, and rapping as well, Jesus Christ, it would not go well. But I still think it'd be possibly fun. I did back in the day have some like scrapped concepts for some Friday Night Funkin' with lyrics. I actually gave Snake Eyes from the Cuphead week in Indie Cross a full set of lyrics. And I also did that with Bad to the Bone from Indie Cross as well, I think. But they were just like tests to see. Because Snake Eyes wasn't a perfect one. But I do particularly remember that the one that I did for Bad to the Bone was actually quite good. It's just easier to do it for songs with less quick notes, because obviously humans can't exactly say things that quickly, or at least normal humans can't. Because like, I'm not Rap God or whatever, I can't speak that fast. I have noticed that. It's like this one, and it was in Natsuki's song as well. They're kind of like reusing assets from previous songs with the girls. Because this was used in, like this lighting and background effect was used back in one of Yuri's songs in her Wii. And there was also like the cute cats and stuff from Natsuki's song that were used in her first week as well. So it makes me think, because Sayori didn't really have one of those, so what are they going to do for her song? Interesting thing to think about, really. Well, anyway, I should probably give you guys a heads up that I'm going to be going on holiday soon, so I might not be able to get another one of these episodes out soon, or at least after that episode I might not be able to get another one out quick. Because as you've seen, I'm already struggling as is to get these out, because I have to find the time, and then also shut my family up so that I can actually record this. Yeah. I'm still doing this upstairs, if I'm honest. At this point, it's kind of just habit. And as usual, Silico is downstairs screaming at Minecraft with his friends. Because I guess the Simplex SMP just calls for that. No reason for him to be so loud, though. There we go. Oh, you're already a natural songsmith. I know the others will love to hear this. Yuri looks away shyly once again and giggles to herself. I appreciate you giving me your time. I'm going to rehearse a bit more on my own before our next club meeting. I'll see you then, Monika. Okay, I'm presuming Sayori time then? Natsuki and Yuri both stopped by already, so I wonder. Monika's words were quickly cut off by the sound of the music room door swinging wide open. Quickly running in was the Literature Club's last member with a pep in her step. I knew it. Aha! Just as I thought. I'm happy you came to visit me too, Sayori. Were Natsuki and Yuri here already? Did I miss them? Oh no, I had exciting news to share. Both of them did show up earlier to talk one-on-one with me. Though, what's got you in such super high spirits right now? Your smile is the biggest I've ever seen. I can't help it. Everything we've been doing recently has been amazing. The festival went perfectly, and now we have 7 amazing club members, all making each other happy and positive. It's everything I could ever want. Everyone being happy and supporting each other. Sayori's excited demeanor cools down, becoming more solemn, but still with a genuine smile on her face. Seeing how much good we've been doing, it helps give me a reason to get out of bed every morning, knowing that we were able to accomplish this. It's still hard for me to always keep those happy thoughts in mind, but it's getting better, bit by bit each day. Cool. Is Sayori still self-aware? I genuinely don't know that at this point. It's hard to tell. Monika is still self-aware, but I don't know if Sayori is. It makes me more grateful each day that we were able to start this club. All the positive news and happiness from her friends had filled Monika with an overwhelming state of emotion, so she just started crying, apparently. Tears welled up in Monika's eyes while she listened to Sayori's words. In a burst of melancholic happiness, Monika walks over and hugs Sayori. This seems very similar to the side stories from Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, which were, in all fairness, really heartwarming as well. I'm so proud of you, Sayori. It means so much that you're here with us to make this club the place it is. It's helped so many people, especially me. Thank you. Thank you too, Monika. After a few moments pass, the girls break off their hug. Monika wipes her tears and takes a deep breath. Are they going to sing yet? This is going to be a big shift in tone, but when the others came by earlier, they each sang a song with me. It would make me so happy to be able to do the same with you too. You don't need to tell me twice. Let's sing! And thus, every single member of the club became an expert singer in like an instant. Also, this sounds really cool. This does sound pretty good. I honestly think so far it would probably be Natsuki's or Yuri's songs that were better, but I haven't heard this one much yet. Ooh! Okay, that's cool. You know what would be cooler though? Is if the lights were determined by the notes that we were pressing. That would be cooler. But yeah. This should be a fun one, I think. I do really like that lighting effect, actually. In fact, I might be able to just get that in the actual files for the game. I might be able to just rip that out if I can find it. Would be fun to put in the thumbnails at some point, or at least replicate. Oh yeah, that does remind me. Friday Night Funkin' Vs ZachGoesRed. It's out! I released it! Like 3 months worth of work and procrastination have finally been culminated to get the mod out. And I gotta say, it's so good! I'm actually very happy with it. And I think it went really well. It's been getting a pretty decent reception with all of my friends, and it's already gotten as many downloads as Vs Noobi, so I'm happy with that too. Actually, come to think of it, have I ever even said Noobi's name once? I bet when you read it, because it's spelt with a 3, most people probably would call it Noobi, or Noobi3, or Noobi3, or whatever. But yeah, it's just pronounced Noobi. Because, I don't know. I was designing it originally, you can still see it on the design documents in the videos. But Noobi's original design was just a Roblox noob with, like, robot parts. And I eventually changed it completely to kind of the current state that he's in, which is like a massive TV head and like shoulder pads and stuff with a gun hole. At this point he's like a culmination of Kirby, Hex, Mega Man, and like a few other characters from Media as well. But yeah, I am hoping to get another Noobi video out at some point, because now that my schedule is a lot more clear I can start working on it again, and I've already got some big ideas. Like, I want to introduce a dialogue system. That would be fun. I've got some ideas for some new enemies and attacks as well, like homing attacks, melee attacks as well is a big thing I wanted to add. A thing called Flame Fist, which would be very fun, so you can, like, punch things with fire. Can't wait to do that. Wait, against all 3 of them? Oh, this should be fun. Alright, I'll continue talking about Noobi in a sec then. As the last notes of Monica and Sayori's song fade, Yuri and Natsuki both back into the music room, both bashful smiles on their faces. Did we miss a special performance? Hey, we were just celebrating with a song. With how great things have been, how can we not? Unfortunately, we have to cut the celebration short. Yuri and I were approached by the music club president, and they're gonna need their room back real soon. That must mean it's almost time for our own club meeting. I do feel bad that we keep losing their space, but the acoustics in here are amazing. Perfect for singing or just thinking out loud. We got a little extra time before our club meet starts, so I have an idea. Let's all sing together. Duets and nights, but imagine how we'd all sound harmonizing at once. Count me in. I'm more excited to do this than ever. I'd love to join in as well. What do you say, club president? That was Natsuki's voice, whoops. Of course I'm in. Okay, everyone, let's begin. How's this gonna work? Okay, so they're all on one side. I have no clue how this is gonna sound. Then again though, this does look real fun, so whoop whoop! Sounding really cool already. So, yeah, this is going really interestingly. Ooh man, I can't wait for this! I think it'd be really interesting if more mods did this, where you can play against multiple characters at the same time. Then again though, I don't think they do it the way that it could be done really well. Which is to say, they should do it the way Boondoggle is done in Indie Cross, with extra sets of arrows so that everyone can be singing independently. Granted, you might have to like shrink the arrows to make it all fit on screen, but I think that would be a lot cooler, so you can actually see how everyone's playing. It would be also interesting if you could have multiple characters on one side singing, like some mods have done. For example, Challenge Ed, back when that was out, when you're playing against Toad or Eduardo, you sing as Ed and Boyfriend, which I think is really cool. And there's also the Danganronpa one that came out recently that I don't really remember the name of. But the song Blackened, in that one at one point, you get to play as multiple characters as well. Granted, I haven't actually seen Danganronpa V3 yet, so I don't know the characters' names. I'll get round to it at some point, but I still technically need to watch the Danganronpa anime. Wasn't I going to talk about Noobi? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was going to drop some hints on what I was planning for Noobi. Yeah, okay, I suppose I can do that. So yeah, I've got plans to introduce a homing attack, a melee attack as well. I want to introduce the dialogue system. I want to see if I can get a main menu sort as well. And I also wanted to try and redo the designs for some of the things like Noobi. I want to reduce the size of his neck and also smooth parts out. But more importantly, I wanted to redo all the animations. because I've learnt a lot about animating since I was first making the animations in Noobi. Because, like, it is particularly bad to look at things like the jump animation because they're so stiff. And I might even be able to use the new Roblox motion capture system to just apply my movement in real life to Noobi, but I don't know if that would work perfectly. Because that's more meant for R15 models in Roblox. And while Noobi is technically an R15 model, I don't think it would work perfectly. Because its proportions are completely different to that of a Roblox character. But oh well, we'll see how things go. Because at the end of the day, all I have to do is learn how to make more convincing animations. Because animation is really fun. Also, this song is awesome, by the way. I've been completely glossing over it, just talking about Noobi. I've loved this song. It's got incredible vibes. Loved it. Seriously. I've got to give massive, massive commendation to the people who are doing this. Then again, though, the charting on the other girl's side is ridiculous because everyone's singing on the same strum line. Which is why I think they should just split the... Wait! Oh my god, that was so cool. Oh, they have actual singing in it. Oh my god. That was genuinely beautiful. Oh my god, I really can't wait for the rest of this mod if that's going to have quality like that now. Wow. Oh, that was beautiful. That's chills. I've got chills down my spine now, just like hearing the original song in DDLC. Wow. That's incredible. The Literature Club girls conclude their song with laughter and cheer. Their music room is alight with excitement and joy. I can't believe we waited this long to sing together. I want to do this so much more often. There's always plenty of extra time during club meetings to keep singing, and I'm more than excited to sing some more with everyone. We sound amazing together.
Maybe next time we can get the other three to join us too.
I haven't seen any of them around. Do you think they'll show up for the club meeting today?
We'll have to see. Actually, I just remembered. Siri, didn't you have exciting news that you wanted to share with us?
Oh, I do! Thank you for reminding me. You guys aren't going to believe this, but you know how my friend keeps refusing to sing with us? I saw him in the club room with boyfriend and girlfriend, and I could have sworn I heard him singing.
About the time he gave in. I was going to keep bullying that dope until he did.
I'm surprised he stuck out for singing so long. You think we'll catch him mid-song if we sneak in right now?
Let's go and see! To the club!
Oh, it's gonna be MC's week. Yes! There it is! Oh my god. Oh, so they just call him protagonist in this one. Yeah, most people call him MC or main character, I think. At least I do. Yeah, I can't wait for this! Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. I cannot wait to get this episode out. It looks like the last week, but this should be fun. So, I guess I'll see all of you soon in the next upload on this series. It's not going to be the final one, because there's loads of stuff in free play as well. But I honestly can't wait. I'm just hoping that next time we also get perhaps to see a bit more of Senpai, see if he's still really annoyed. But other than that, I cannot wait. So, well, I guess that's everything for today. You guys know the drill at this point. To all my fellow idiots out there, I'll see you all soon, and thanks for watching. Bye!